Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for coming to watch me this morning. If this is your first time coming to watch me either on Facebook or on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, wherever, I want to say thank you so much. So my name is Shola and this is Discovery Natural. You can follow me, you can subscribe. But today we are going to be talking about something very serious, something that a lot of my clients, not a lot of my clients, but some of my clients come up, and this is one of the issues that they have. So if you don't know, I am a certified hair coach, and what I basically do is I basically work with people one-on-one to help them with their hair issues, help them with their routine, help them and their children with just basically learning how to do their hair, learning how to care for their hair the right way without spending a lot of money in the process. So if that is something you're interested in, you can either send me a message, an email, leave a comment, and I will surely get back to you. I can work with anyone all over the world, virtually or because it's all done virtually. So let's get started. Okay, so your hair is breaking and you're like, why is my hair breaking? My hair keeps on breaking. What is causing my hair to break? So the first thing that you should consider is, could it be that your hair is dry? Because one thing is that dry hair, I have my notes over here. So dry hair can cause hair to break. If your hair is dry and you're not moisturizing it the right way, this can be the reason why your hair keeps on breaking. Now, what happens is that a lot of us came from the world of our hair being relaxed. And when our hair was relaxed, all we just do is put some oil in it and we're good to go. But with natural hair, you need more things to help it keep moisturized, okay? Help it to not be dry. Create a routine whereby you don't wait until your hair gets dry before you moisturize it. So that will reduce the breakage. So that is one reason. And even during today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I moisturize my hair, even with my hair being in this flat twisted protective style. You can still moisturize your hair. Some people put their hair into cornrows, into box braids, into twists, into different styles, and they do not moisturize their hair. So they keep their hair in these styles for like a month. They keep it for 2 months, keep it for 3 months without moisturizing your hair. I always say one thing. I always say your hair is like a plant. And imagine you having a plant and you don't water it, you don't nourish it, you don't do anything to it. How is it going to thrive? It's not going to thrive. So I'll say, if you are someone with natural hair, create a routine that you moisturize your hair before it gets dry. So maybe every 2 days, maybe every day, depending on your atmosphere, your livelihood and stuff like that. Yeah, your lifestyle. Okay, so if you're someone that you're always in the sun every single day, you should be moisturizing your hair every single day. Capiche? Okay. So the next reason is, and it goes along with the first reason, do you skip moisturizing? Are you someone that you're like, okay, I know I should moisturize my hair, but I'll do it another day. I'll do it another day. So if you skip moisturizing, going back to point number 1, it is possible that your hair could. I gotta change my alarm. So I gotta change my alarm. So yeah, so do not skip moisturizing your hair. Do not skip that routine of keeping your hair moisturized. So step number 3, reason number 3, are you using too much protein in your hair? Now, if you don't understand what protein is, you can use a protein treatment, okay? You could also use a protein conditioner. You could also use products that contains protein. Now, for some people, their hair doesn't do well with products that have too much protein in it. If you are noticing that your hair is brittle, is dry, it doesn't feel right, it is possible that your hair is getting too much protein. What is that known as? When your hair gets too much protein, that is known as protein overload. you can get protein overload. If your product contains too much protein, I'll say try to stop using products that contain protein for a while and use products that contain more moisture. Or you can create a moisture balanced routine for your hair. So use products that are more moisturizing, like a deep conditioner that has more moisture in it versus one that has protein in it, right? So that is one reason. Another reason could be that you are doing tight hairstyles. The hairstyles you're doing is so tight. And tight hairstyles, like this hairstyle is not tight. You see, I can pull it. I can pull it, especially along my edges. It's not tight. So my daughter did this for me. But doing tight hairstyles can make your hair break. Especially when you do tight hairstyles and you take down the hairstyles and your hair is falling out. When you take down the hairstyle, yes, some hair is going to fall out, and that is basically hair shedding, which is normal because you can shed about 100 strands of hair per day. But when your hair is breaking and you don't see that white bulb at the ends, then you know that your hair is breaking, right? So reduce the amount of tight hairstyles you have to do. If you are at a salon and a stylist is doing your hair so tightly that you are like having to take headache medicine afterwards and you're in pain and you're like, yeah, this is normal. It is not normal. It is not normal to be in pain when you're getting your hair done. When you do hairstyles that are in pain, not only is your hair could your hair break, it could also cause what is known as scalp, like inflammation. You could get inflammation, you could get folliculitis, you could get things that are, you baldness. You could actually lose hair in that area, traction, alopecia. So please refrain from doing tight hairstyles to avoid stories that makes the heart go bum. Okay, good morning. Okay, so next reason is next reason is that how are you combing your hair? Now, when you comb your hair, it is not normal. Let me see if I can find my comb right here. So it is not normal to comb your hair and a lot of hair is in here. If whenever you comb your hair, you have a ton of hair on the comb, it's not normal. You'll be like, when my mommy combed my hair, I had a ton of hair. When my whatever combed my hair, I had a ton of hair. So it's something that we grew up and we always thought that was the norm. I grew up that way. I'm a Nigerian, but I'm based in Houston, Texas. And I grew up when my hair gets combed, it's not moisturized before it gets combed. So the hair is breaking while they're combing it. Before you comb your hair, what you should do is that you should moisturize your hair. Even if it's as simple as taking a spray bottle and spraying your hair before you moisturize, before you comb it, that is good. Now, before you comb it, put your hair into sections and first remove the shedded hair. Remember I told you about the shedded hair that you can have up to 100 strands? So you first remove the shedded hair from your hair before you start combing it. Why do I say first remove the shedded hair? I say first remove the shedded hair because sometimes the shedded hair can tie, because our hair is like a string, right? And so when the hair is shedded, it hangs in there. It's trapped inside our hair. So when you first remove the shedded hair, you don't give it the ability that when you run a comb through it, for it to play around and knot up on your other hair. And then when you comb your hair, you pull everything out. So always, before you comb your hair, put it into sections, spray it with some moisturizer, some kind of liquid, run your fingers through the section that you're going to comb, remove the shedded hair, and then proceed to combing out the hair. Trust me, if you do this, you'll see you'll get less breakage when you comb your hair. Now, another reason that you could be your hair could be breaking is please give a thumbs up, like this, share this video. It's going to be helpful to somebody. Don't keep it all to yourself. Sharing is caring. So thumbs up this video, share this video. So the next reason, the sixth reason why your hair could be breaking could be that you are using way too much heat. You are putting too much heat on your hair. Heat will cause issues if you are doing it consistently. Good morning, ma'am. Consistently. So even if you're someone that you are like, oh, I cannot do without using heat, use a heat protectant and space out the amount of times you are using heat in your hair. Also, you can do heat-free method. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming, Angelis. You take your time. Try heatless methods. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hair. You can try threading your hair. You can try banding your hair. You can try so many heatless methods. You can twist up your hair, let it dry in that stretch way, and then untwist it. Heat will break your hair when not done well. Now, some people will use heat in their hair and not use a heat protectant and take a heating comb and just comb out their hair. Their hair is not well detangled. You are causing issues. You are looking for issues that breaks the heart, that touch the heart. So please reduce the amount of heat used in your hair. So number 8 is that the way you sleep. Sleeping, when it's time to go to bed, right? One thing that I do, because I'm trying a method whereby I'm not using bonnets to sleep, because my edges, I'm trying to avoid anything touching my edges, right? So even if I wear bonnets, I wear it like this, where it's not touching my edges, because I don't want my edges to break. But when you go to sleep, if you're using a cotton pillowcase will dry out your hair. When your hair gets dry, what happens? It breaks, right? Okay, so we're back to step number 1. When it breaks, if you're not moisturizing it enough, we're back to step number 2. Everything kind of works hand in hand. You get me? If you get me, thumbs up. Do you guys get what? Comment, let me know. Do you get me? Are these any of these reasons that I'm talking about? Are you guilty of it? I see you. You are guilty of it. Okay, so when you go to bed, use a silk pillowcase. If anything, I'm someone that I'm going through premenopause, menopause, so I sweat a lot. And even the pillowcase that I got a special pillowcase that cools down. It's a cooling pillowcase, so I don't sweat so much on my head, because some people sweat out their head. But the pillowcase is cooling. It has cooling tech. I don't know how they do it. It just feels as if I'm in the clouds. But I always sleep with a silk pillowcase. Even if you don't have a silk pillowcase, buy a silk scarf. And take your scarf and wrap your scarf around, tie it in a knot, and you can sleep like that. That will really keep your hair from getting dry and your hair breaking. Now, the next thing that I also say is the next one is in terms of trimming your hair. If it's been a long time and your ends are jaggedy and your hair keeps on falling out, it could be an indicator that you need to trim your hair. Your hair needs to be trimmed. So if you've not trimmed your hair in a while, it might be time for you to trim your hair, okay? So give your hair a good trim. If you don't know how to trim your hair, I have several videos on my YouTube channel, Discovering Natural, that teaches you how to trim your hair, how to trim your children's hair, how you to trim your hair while stretched, how to trim your hair in a curly state, all that stuff. So many videos talking about it. Just go on YouTube and search for Discovering Natural Trim, and all the videos are going to come out to you. Okay, so the next reason could be that the kind of water you are using. So there's sometimes that the water we use is hard water. I don't know how to describe hard water, but hard water has a ton of chemicals in it. If you find that the water you use is hard water, you can get a water softener. Install a water softener in your shower. If you wash your hair in your shower, or in your faucet, if you wash your hair at your faucet. So use a water softener. You can also install a water softener system on your house. So I live in Houston, right? And I always say that we have hard water, and sometimes when even the toilet, you see like rim on the rim where it gets hard. This hard calcium, like a build up and stuff. But you can, in your house, if you have the money, it's quite expensive, but you could get a water filtration system, like a softener system, and install it onto your house. For those people that have it, it does help in softening their water. It does help your skin. It helps, overall helps in that system. I don't have it. I'm going to save my money to get it because I think that's going to be a splurge. I don't have it. But what I do is that once in a while, I'll do an apple cider vinegar rinse. So you could also do an apple cider vinegar rinse and rinse your hair before you wash your hair and do so apple cider vinegar rinse is just basically taking a few like tablespoons of apple cider, mix it with some water and pour it onto your hair, cover your hair for like 20 minutes, and then after that proceed with your wash day routine of shampoo, deep conditioning, moisturizing, and styling. It's as simple as that, huh? Okay, so the next reason could also be health reasons. So you could have health reasons. Health reasons could be what is causing your hair to break. Some people take medication, and those medications can actually cause your hair to break. If this is the case, I would direct you to talk to your doctor and let your doctor know that, okay, you're taking this medication. Why is your hair breaking? Because of that. So I'm not going to say much about that because I don't have a medical degree or anything of that sort like that. But I would say you talk to your doctor and let your doctor know why is it that your hair is breaking. Lastly, for some people, it could be that they just had a baby. If you just had a baby, that could be why your hair is breaking. Hormonal changes, menopause, all that stuff. All those are tied into reasons why your hair could be breaking. When that happens, like if you're just a baby, you can keep on taking your prenatal. Always get your blood work done to check what is going on with your health, because that could also be an indicator of why your hair is breaking. Okay. So yeah, but if you have any questions at all, ask it in the comment area and I will surely answer you back. If you want a one-on-one with me, of course, you can always contact me and let me know. I would love, 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 love to work with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm grateful to you all and I appreciate you. If you want to just support this page, you can give me some thanks. There's a thanks button there if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, you can give me some stars right there. But I told you before, I'm going to show you how I moisturize my hair in this protective style. So to moisturize my hair and prevent my hair from breaking, you notice that I always braid the ends of my hair and I tuck it in so that I don't expose it to the elements. So now what I'm going to do is that to moisturize my hair, I moisturize my hair usually every 2 days or so. I've just kind of figured out that that kind of routine works best for my hair. So I'm just taking, normally I don't undo my hair like this, but I'm just kind of undoing my hair like that, okay? So now I'm going to grab my spray bottle and I'm just going to spray my hair. I'm being deliberate, making sure I get my scalp and my hair. And then I also spray the ends. I'm being very deliberate. Okay, then I run my fingers through to distribute the water throughout. Okay. Sometimes when you have your hair in styles like this, you can get some shedded hair coming out. That is totally normal. Next, I'm going to be using, because I've been using Bantana oil, and I'm going to keep on using that. So I'm going to take the Bantana oil. Because I'm testing out this Bantana oil, my arthritis is acting up on me opening up this stuff today. So normally I would use my own oil mix on my edges, but because I'm testing this, I want to give this Bantana oil a good test. So this is what it looks like, and this is meant to help with strengthening your hair, up with the thickness, to thicken your hair. So I'm putting it on my edges because I'm trying to grow out my edges. You guys see now my edges is growing out really nicely. Yeah, and I started using this Bantana oil May the 31st Okay, for about 1 week, I didn't use the Bantana oil on my edges because I was still using my own hair oil. But then I said I stopped that and I started using the Bantana oil throughout. So I'm going to put it on my scalp also. I do not rinse this out. Bantana oil, this specific one, you can keep it in your hair. You can rinse it out after 30 minutes and then wash your hair. You can also use it daily and leave it in your hair. So I make sure that the Bantana oil I got, because I want a full effect, I got the one that you can actually keep in your hair throughout your throughout the week. So I wash my hair every 2 weeks. So my hair is due for a wash on Friday, and that's when I'm gonna take down this towel and I'm gonna wash my hair. So I'll probably come online to show you how I take down my hair and stuff. So after I've put that in, what I'm going to do, and I just started doing this also, is I take a little bit of the Bantana oil, right? I rub it and I just use it to just seal, just put it like that, and then I use that and I just massage everything in like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to keep on using this Bantana oil till it finishes and we'll see the result in it. If you want to know where I got any of this product, just comment and say, where can I buy the Bantana oil? This is it. It's meant to thicken your hair, make it fuller, and make it healthier. So far, so good. I think I'm seeing results on my edges. If you guys have been coming, you already know my edge struggle. But you see how my edges is like filling up, especially this area. You see it's filling up so well. You guys can tell. Okay, so next I'm going to get my moisturizer, my Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I ordered some more. Take that. Concentrate on my ends. First of all, I always put a lot. When I say a lot, it's all white on my ends, because I don't want my ends to break, and that's why I always tuck in my ends. Put a lot on my ends, and then even with this style, I put it on it because I don't want my hair to break, right? I always tell you moisture, 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 and for me, this product works really well to keep my hair moisturized. That's why I can go 2 days or even longer, but I don't like to go longer because by the time I go the 3rd, the 4th day, I can already feel dryness. I don't want to ever feel dryness in my hair. That's just calling for your hair to break. So you can see I'm moisturizing it. I'm making sure I get it right there. Okay, making sure I get, that's why I put it like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you might say, oh, your hair is going to get rough. Well, I tie down a scarf and it looks neat. And that's it. So after doing this, all I just do is I just take my hair, I twist it up. I was braiding before, doing like 3-strand braids, but I noticed my hair tends to tangle when I do 2-strand braids, 3-strand braids on my ends. It tends to tangle. So, and then when it tangles, I do experience breakage. So you have to understand your hair. You have to understand your hair and stuff. So then once I'm done with that, I just tuck this in like this to keep my ends from being exposed. And that is it. So this is my hair. If I want to, I can just brush it. I don't have my brush here, but I'll just brush it lightly. And that is it. So we're good to go. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video really, really helps you out. Please don't hesitate if you are struggling with your hair to contact me. If your ends tend to be so dry, you could take shea butter after you've moisturized your hair. Take shea butter and put it at the ends of your hair. That will really lock in that moisture. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. And my name is Shola, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a blessed day. Bye.